up, everybody? Once again, it's Mark from the Rain City Gamers, also known as Seamount for Life. It's Tuesday night, which means TGC 2019 time here with TGC Tours. We're going to be playing along here with the exhibition season. So season 4 has completed officially, and now we're going to be gearing up for season number 5, which starts early October. So just playing through some of the exhibition stuff that they've had. I've been playing a couple of weeks here and still enjoying it, still kind of trying to refine my swing. I am on PC. I'm actually going to be trying out the PlayStation 4 controller tonight to see if that maybe improves my game a little bit. But I know what else will improve my game, and that is this tasty drink here. We'll be drinking every time I birdie and sometimes when I don't. So there we go. Let's dive on in. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. As always, hang out in the chat. Keep me company. Hey, what's up? How do I feel working on my swing also? I'm still kind of up in the air. It's a love-hate thing for me so far. I don't know. I'm still in the camp of feeling like the hardest part of this game just isn't balanced enough. Like, the master swing isn't as refined as it should be. The very hard settings isn't as balanced as it should be. Like, it almost feels like they didn't have enough people to test out some of the harder features internally. But it's definitely improved from TGC2. So that's good. TGC2 I could barely play on PC. So at least this game I'm having fun with. But I'm still in the camp that I feel like the perfect swing on Master is slow. It's too slow. So here we go. Let's hope this is good. Oh, well, that should, I think, play. Not quite. I'm with you, man. I was playing on very hard too, and I'm still there, but I actually asked them to split up. There should be a difficulty setting for the course conditions and then a difficulty setting for the AI. So that way, you can play on very hard course conditions, but maybe play like medium AI, so you don't have to shoot like, 15 under on the hardest conditions. It just seems kind of like an odd designer choice. It's cool they did that, but I think those need to be, separated so you can play, maybe shoot 5 under on very hard or whatever. But as I was saying earlier, the very hard, like the firm settings with your ball flight and everything, it's really tough to score well. And then when you couple that with the master swing, it just, again, it feels like it just wasn't given enough TLC. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping they'll refine that over the next month. And now that we've all got our hands on it, give it a little bit better go. This is a good swing. I think it's going to be short. This is definitely breaking right to left here. Something fierce. Oh, boy. All right. $163 greens. I probably hit it too hard. Well, par to start. Now the important question, what is going on with the Seahawks? Not even I have that answer. Not even I. They looked just god-awful last night. Yeah, it's going to be a tough year for Seahawks fans, and I'm just going to ride it out, I mean, obviously, when the roses were smelling good, it was easy to watch and it was easy to root, so we got to kind of play through this, and I'm hoping in the next couple years they can have some good draft picks and come back. And as bad as they've looked in the first 2 weeks, I do still think they can improve. I don't think there's anywhere else to go but up, but I'll be surprised if they win more than 5 games based off what team I've watched. Man, was that ugly. I still don't know how they hired Brian Schottenheimer. Well, I guess that's in the water. A little chilly. Well, I just figured I'd take a dip in the water. No big deal. No biggie. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, all we heard through end of last year, through the draft, through training camp was how we were a running team and they were going to focus on the run. And, we already had Chris Carson who was coming off injury, and they drafted Penny in the first round because they really wanted to solidify the running game and how important the running game was last year and how they got away from it and they needed to, focus on it this year. And through first 2 games, they literally have thrown it 60% of the time and run it 40% of the time. And that might be generous. It might be like 2/3, 1/3. It just doesn't make any sense. I have no idea what the hell they're doing. And even last night, the drives they actually did pretty well in, they ran the ball. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a brutal year for the Seahawks, man. Yeah, I actually, the defense held up pretty well last night. Not that the Bears are a juggernaut offense or anything like that, but considering they had 3 starters out, usually when Wagner's out, we're awful anyway. But having Wagner and KJ Wright out, that was just a sign of not good things to come in terms of like what I expected. But they actually ended up holding their own pretty well. Yeah, I think that they are to a certain extent. I think he's kind of a coach that's not on the payroll, although he kind of is, I guess, because they are paying him. It's a better swing. Kick and go left. I love that you can fast forward in this game. It's so good. This is a makeable birdie here. Let's take a look at it. Downhill. I'll go ahead and put this on record. I will be surprised if Earl Thomas is on that team after week 5. In fact, they may play the Cowboys this week, and he may just go home with the Cowboys. I wouldn't be surprised. There's no reason why Earl Thomas needs to be on that team. They are so bad. Go in. Birdie time. First birdie of the night. First drink of the night. Tastes good. I'm going with a little Fresca vodka tonight. Changing it up. Yeah, I've always loved the putting. The putting is by far the best part of these games. It's really good in this one. And the short game is much improved. Oh, give me a hop to the right. I don't understand why that's so far left. The swing in this game is weird too. Like, I get penalized for taking the club back sideways. Why? You ever seen Jim Furyk swing? What does that matter? It's all about how you come through the ball. I don't know why taking it back to the right is going to affect my forward swing. I don't like this. All right, let's hit it. There's a good swing. It's going to be in the bunker. Kick right. Oh, 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 sneak through. Eh. Come on, roll on up there. Nice. I love the chipping. It's such a huge improvement over the last game. Not too bad of a little scramble there. Take my scramble par. Yeah, so they're testing something out on TGCTours where they're taking away the wind speed just to add some variety. I actually kind of like it. You get a little bit of a sense. You see how much the circle is filled up? So that circle gives you a little bit of an idea. I think that's like halfway is usually around, I think, 10 to 15 miles an hour or something like that. So it's a pretty stiff wind, but you don't know exactly what it is. Uh-oh. Damn it. That wasn't a very good out. Hey, what's up, Doily? Oh, God. Whoops. Go in. Ah. Oh. Yep, I'm on PC. I'm testing out the PlayStation controller this week, though. Not faring all that much better. It's about the same. I like the course so far. I'm only, 5 holes in. Oh boy. God damn it. Oh, it's going to sneak through, I think. Oh, just trickles onto the fairway. Nice. I tried the 360 controller the last couple weeks, and so I wanted to try out the PS4 controller this week and just see if they're any different. I know on TGC2, I could barely play on the 360 controller, and I could somewhat hold my own with the PS4 controller, until inevitably I just switched over to PS4, and I stopped playing on PC. And then I played way, way better. So I played up until launch with the Xbox 360 controller, so I figured I'd give it a couple weeks on the PS4 controller, and then I'll determine what I want to do. There's a good swing. Come on, get me up that ramp. Go, go, go. Nice. Use the Xbox one. Slow, very slow. On the Master Clubs. It's gonna go in. Boom! There's a birdie. Cheers. Oh, the 360 controller. Got it. I'm sorry. I just automatically thought Xbox. So I was on the Xbox One controller. I haven't used the 360 controller on PC. Maybe I'll go dig that thing out. I'm gonna lay up here. Uh-oh, the wind will help me. There's a good swing. Come on, wind. Nice. Ooh, look at this. Roll on down. All right, birdie time. Get it. Nice. Another birdie. Cheers. Oh, cheater controller. Whoops. Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, man. Cheers, buddy. Hope your Tuesday is going well. Uh-oh. Bunker. Yikes. Haram's cock is here, everybody. That's when you know it's going to be a good night. Cheers. Hey, good job on the win this week, Matt. Nice work. I coached myself out of a W this week. I chose Demaryius Thomas over Golden Tate. And if I chose Golden Tate instead, I would have won by 1 point. So I got to sit and marinate with that last night, too. That was great. Come on, get in the fairway. Damn it. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is so good. He's probably going to carry you the rest of the year. I don't think it's going to get up that hill. Damn it. Yeah, I liked the pick at the time, too, a lot. Oh, God, look at this putt. This is a shot putt, guys. This is a shot putt. Ooh, it's tracking. Ah, that was close. There's one thing I'm certain of, Matt, that our teams are two of the worst teams in the NFL. The Seahawks and the Cardinals are two of the worst teams, and likely will both have top 5 picks. Aim right and hit it hard. Words of wisdom from Haram's cock. Yeah, seriously. I was a fan because I got Tyreek Hill, so I like seeing that. As Seahawks aren't much better, man. They're both subpar. I think the Seahawks maybe have a little more upside and room to grow, but both those offenses are just awful. But yeah, Bills are also awful. Detroit. Yeah, probably bottom 5 teams there. Detroit, Seattle, Cardinals, Bills. At least through 2 weeks. I'm not sure that was very fast. Oh, come on, get up, get up. Nice. Yeah, seriously. Browns should be 2-0. The ASU kicker, man. I felt so bad for him and the, what was the other kicker? The Vikings kicker. Oh, God. Come on, wind. Oh, really? I felt like the wind was going to carry that a lot farther than that. Son of a bitch. Two field goals, 2 PATs. God. Well, what was it like when the game ends and you know you're fired? Like, that's got to be just an awful feeling. And I'll probably never play again. Like, I doubt anyone gives him a shot. And maybe they do because he's young, but like, there will always be. I mean, I guess if Blair Walsh gets another shot somewhere, then I guess there's always hope. But there will always be that, like, in the back of his mind from any team he's on. Go in. Nice. I know, it's brutal, man. It's got to be one of the worst, like, positions to be. Like, I mean, at any point, you're done, man. It sucks. Was not fast, you stupid game. Oh, now I'm going to get completely fucked behind this. The perfect swing is so slow. So slow. So I'm gonna go with this, Doily. I said this a little bit ago, a few weeks back, but I'm 100%, well, let's say 99% sure that this game, if you notice and play this game, you'll realize that all the hardest stuff is the worst balanced. The swing, the hardest difficulty in the career mode, mixed with like the firm greens and how shallow the ball flight is. It leads me to believe that there are literally 3 people that play on the hardest difficulty within HB, and nobody else plays on hard difficulty. And so it led it to basically not be very balanced or very polished. I'm wondering how you feel about that comment, because that's how this game feels. The beginner clubs, the standard clubs are great. Your standard difficulty in terms of course conditions are great. Everything above that is a fucking mess, which basically tells me that nobody played it. Or they didn't have enough people playing it to like balance it properly. I think you said Sean plays on Master. Well, it's Sean and Keith maybe? I'm trying to think of anybody else. This is an interesting shot here. Well, a little short. Yeah, I agree. Well, even like I post this on the forums, and I hope that they make this change. But I love that, like when you change difficulty, it also changes the course conditions. But why can't I have those separate? Like, why can't I have very hard conditions but medium scoring? You know what I mean? Like, why do those have to be tethered to each other? It just seems like a really odd design choice. Almost like they spent the majority of their time making sure the standard and pro clubs and like your medium difficulties were where they needed to be. And then the upper stuff was just kind of like algorithms of that, but they never really put enough time into it to you know, make the tweaks that were necessary. And even that, like, you know, the same conditions thing, I mean, yeah, whatever. But like, there are courses that are literally impossible on firm. Like there are certain holes that are like impossible on firm difficulty or on firm settings. Like what's the one that Happy Man Dan made? Like that course is just Mickey Moused and tricked out, and like most of those greens you can barely even land on, let alone stay on. And that's a web course. Anyway, that's my assumption, and I'm going to stick to it. But that's just how it feels. It feels like the harder swing and the harder settings. It felt like that just didn't get the the gaming hours internally to be um, polished and balanced correctly. And maybe polish is the wrong word because that's more like technical. Like the technical stuff's fine. I'm sure they play tested the shit out of stuff, but like balancing and making sure the settings made sense and the feel was right. Like I feel like they missed that on the master clubs and they missed it on the firm settings. All right, let's see here. 20, 37. Um, how did that not break left? Wow. Okay. Surprised by that. Oh, playing in the rain, yeah. It looks good too. They did a good job with all that. I mean, it kills my frames, so I'm a little pissed off about all that shit, but I think it's great. Obviously on console, you're playing at 30 anyway, so. Putting is the one thing that I feel good about, and I feel like they hit out of the park. Although, again, the reading of the greens, like the whole grid thing, they need to figure out something better for that. I'd like for them to find an alternative to the grids and the moving dots. Like a heat map or something. I'm not sure how feasible that is, but there's a good swing. Right at it, guys. Give me a good hop, please. Of course. Oh yeah, I got you, Matt. Okay, well then we're on the same page. Let's make this for eagle, shall we? Oh, too much. There's a birdie, though. Cheers. Ho ho. Jumping online with me, huh? Yanked. Maybe I'll get a kick right here. Yep. Come on, go, 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 go. Ah. There's a good swing. Needed it too. Come on, trickle on. Nice. Have I played with my mouse swing sensitivity? No, not at all. I didn't know that was even a thing. I figured if I was playing with controller, then that wouldn't matter. All right, let's drain this, shall we? Overread it. It's in the controls part of your settings, and when you flip the gamepad, it assume gamepad sensitivity. Huh. I could try that out. I don't know if that would be cheating or not. I don't know. Doily, how would that even read on the meter? Yeah, I saw that, Matt. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing either, Doily. I'll play, I'm going to finish up my round, and then I'll play the second round. I'll go and turn down the sensitivity and see if it even makes a difference. If it does, I'm going to do a backflip. Found it by accident. All right, let's see here. Well, and that's, I'm just worried about getting disqualified if that's the case. I don't want it to ping the sensors. Oh boy, this is a really slippery putt. -9, -12 probably. All right, so it actually breaks to the right at the very end. So it should roll. And it should stop breaking. Oh, it did. It just didn't. It didn't go right. That first probably maybe 5-6 feet of that, it didn't break right at all. I was expecting it to come right off of my club face. All right, whatever. I mean, I'm just making sure. I'm not even accusing you. Whatever makes this game better, I'm in. So if this turns down the sensitivity from what it is, then I'm 100% okay with that because it's too sensitive on PC anyway. So it probably just brings it up to where the fucking consoles are anyway. I still feel, even though they won't admit it, that it has to do with frame rate. And I'll probably be on that train until the cows come home. I was a little worried about the water. That's what's cool about this game. I mean, that's a realistic feeling right there. I pushed it right. So I am using, since you were late to the show, I am using the DualShock 4 this week just to see how I play. I feel like I've played better. Still having a little bit of issue, here and there, but overall it seems to be better. I had a harder time on PC, but on the console, yes, I agree with you. On console, I was way better at the swing, tempo especially. But on PC, I was a fucking train wreck. Come on. Bounce and give me a roll. Yes. Go. Go. Oh, it's not going to get up that, is it? See, like these types of greens are borderline unplayable in this game because of how the ball flies. There we go. I think it's the game more than the controller on PS4. Control's nice. Yeah, you're probably right. Yikes. See how my lie is. Oh, I got a bad lie in the rough here. Crap. Gotta lay up. Got to lay up. I do like how if you don't go all the way back, it makes your hit zone bigger. That's a really cool mechanic. Right at it. Yeah. This does not break right all that much. Well, I thought it'd break right more than that. It's dumb games sometimes. Yep, yeah, short game's way better. Way, way better. All right, here we go. Hole number 18. 1 under so far. Pretty good round. I don't feel like that was fast, but okay. I will take it. It's a good miss. That was very slow because I was worried about being fast. This fucking dumb game. Why don't they just let you pick what your perfect is? I think I made a post on Reddit about this. Why can't I just pick, like, this is how I swing and this is where my perfect should be? You know? Like, maybe 3 settings. Have one be slower than what it is, have one be faster than what it is, and you can just choose which one is your swing. And then kind of hone into it. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, as long as they made it so you couldn't exploit it. Yeah, can't focus on feedback too much. Uh-oh. All right, birdie time. That'd be a nice way to end it. Oof. It's going to break a lot. Nope. Oh, wait. Nah, not quite. Yeah, if I think too much. Such is life. I always thought too much when I was in the batter's box, too. All right, there we go. A 1 under first round. So at least I was under par. You know, I'll eventually get to 46 under. All right, let's go in and change the settings. I'm assuming it's gameplay. No? Oh, controls. Mouse sensitivity. These are all the guests. I'm just going to turn them all down just because. So is that what you mean? Just to go in and turn that down all the way? All right, here we go. Round number 2. Well, still fast. I'm going to drink. Of course. What? What a dumb game. There is 0% chance that that's very fast. I'm just telling you right now. 0% chance. I'm glad that they played this game a lot and they figured out where that should be. It's so awful. Oh boy. How is that 80% power? He brought it back like to right here. Like it was like not even above his waist. It was 80% power. How does that make sense? I just uh I think what frustrates me the most about this game is all of the issues I have with it. You literally find out by just simply playing the game and going, well, that doesn't make sense. So I always have to go back to the point of like, I would like them to prove me wrong and actually say they play this game a lot. Because I fucking feel like they never play it. Rating 1 to 10, I bitch about it a lot, but I still feel like it's between an 8 and a 9. And I think an 8.5 is probably a pretty good solid score for it. I don't know, maybe 8, 8.5. It's good. It's the best one they've made. I hate throwing scores at things, but you asked, so that's kind of where I'm at. Let's just say 8 to 8.5, somewhere in there. There are some issues though, but there's also issues that you can literally completely avoid if you don't play on master clubs or if you don't play on very hard and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. Most people that play the game may not play on those settings. But I mean, the gameplay is as solid as it's ever been, minus a few gripes. So. No, chipping is greatly improved, actually. Oh yeah, that's no longer an issue. They completely revamped the chipping. It's spectacular. It's actually one of the highlights of the game now. You got to get used to it. It's different, so it's going to take some time to kind of figure it out. But it's way better. The flopping is improved as well. It's more in the middle of where it was in TGC1 and where it was in TGC2. Just the murdering of the flop shot in TGC2. Ooh, I like that, Matt. I think you're right. I might have to roll out a little rock band action here in the next few weeks. I'm probably cool with that. Yeah, left to right sensitivity is definitely worse off tee. Pitching is tough. Pitching's a lot more sensitive. Chipping's a lot more sensitive, but I think that's a good thing. You're not as precise, but it's just a much better feeling chip. Chipping feels a lot more like putting now, and putting's always been the best part of this game. So, yeah, it's worth the money, Luckbox. I mean, like I said, you'll watch my stream, and I'll complain a lot about things, but overall, it's way better in certain facets. It's a step forward in most of the stuff. I've enjoyed the career mode a lot more than I expected to, so that's good. I mean, there's still some things they got to fix, and I hope that they maybe patch it and listen to us a little bit. But it's a pretty solid game. Oh God, water. Oh yeah, hitting out of the rough is far less penal now, which is amazing. You can actually recover now, which is spectacular. Probably my favorite part of the game is that, and the fact that you can fast forward now too. How is that fast? I feel like I'm getting more fast because I turned up the sensitivity, or turned it down. I mean, yeah, the rough was like hitting into the water in the last game. You can actually recover in this game, which is great. Here's a chip for you. There's a pretty good chance that before we start TGC Tours, I'll be back on the PS4, which saddens me. Not because I'm going to be wasting $50 on this fucking PC nonsense, but because I like the PC version better. Like, it runs better, it looks better. Although I guess is the TGC 2019, is it pro patched? Is there a pro patch for it? Because that'd be nice. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, if I'm in the middle of the fairway, it is what it is, right? I'll take it. I still can't believe they don't have a bunker shot in this game. Just a standard bunker shot. 12 inches, BBC. What is up? Welcome. Cheers. It's funny that you're in my stream because I have 12 inches of personality. So welcome. So apparently that was very fast. Oh boy. Hey, 12 inches. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Another drink for you? Yeah, this is that new Rory McIlroy game. The one you've been hearing about. Oh, you're not sure you play on 1080p? I could have sworn that somebody said there was a pro patch, but I never really got confirmation on whether or not there was, so I was just curious. Yeah, they look like they have Parkinson's when it gets windy. I don't know how fast the wind is. I'm guessing it's probably in the teens, maybe. (10 to 15 miles an hour, probably. So it's whipping pretty good, at least for TGC standards. So I'm playing on the TGC Tours tournament, and they're testing out turning off the wind gauge, so you don't know specifically how fast the wind is. But you see how it's like a white, like half circle there at the top? How high that's filled in gives you a little bit of an idea how fast the wind is. I think halfway is like 15 or 10 to 15, something like that. So that's my guess as to how fast it is, but I don't know specifically. But it's in the standard game, it's on, so you don't have to guess. You can turn it off if you don't want it, but that's why it's not on. I feel like I'm getting worse tempos after turning the sensitivity down. Maybe it's just because I'm drinking. And right as I say that, I just smoke one. Kick right. Kick right. Come off the hill. Ooh, yeah. That's going to be for eagle right there, guys. Most golf video games are too easy. I like how this game looks more realistic. Yes, this is definitely difficult. It'll give you the same. What I like about it is it gives you the same kind of sensations of golf, like your peaks and valleys. You're going to be mad at yourself. You're going to be throwing your club and hucking your controller, and then you'll hit a great drive or you'll hit a great putt, and you'll be like pumping your fist, and you'll get like the highs and lows, the emotional highs and lows. They do a pretty good job of capturing that, which is cool. I am thinking too much. I gotta drink more. Haram, you're my caddy, buddy. You are it. I'm a much better golfer when Haram's cock is holding my bag. I mean, that's for sure. Yeah, the old E games were a complete joke. I agree with you. Golf isn't about making birdie and eagle on every hole. This game is definitely not that. For most. Unless you're Bradley Garcia. Yeah. Yes, I agree with this. And that's coming from somebody whose name is 12 inches. So that's a huge compliment, I would say. Pun intended. Look at that recovery out of the rough. That was not happening in the other TGC games. I have just a shit show putt right here, though. Yeah, it's a good name. We got Haram's cock. We had Captain Sweatpants in here a couple weeks back. That was another name I really liked. Death Metal Mozart is always popping his head in and out of here, so that's another name. It's awesome. I have a pretty good crew of names that follow me, and it's very much appreciated. All right, let's see if this goes in. This could be a shot putt here. What do you think? I would say so, huh? Go in. Oh, that was so close. So for those new to the stream, if I drain a putt that's over 35 feet or anything kind of silly, an eagle or whatever, from like the fairway or something, I take a shot. So, and if you ask why, it's why not? That's why. See, there you go. That's why you followed. I don't like this. I'm gonna hit it anyway. Oh, and I just spanked it. Yep. That was clutch. Well, thank you, 12 inches. I appreciate that, man. You know what? If they want to follow me, they can. I know I've already grown to 316, which is 300 and probably 15 more than I thought I'd ever have. So I appreciate the comment, but you know, I appreciate everybody else that's following me, and who knows? We'll just keep growing the channel and having a good time and taking shots. But thank you. Cheers. I think I was at like 290 a couple weeks ago, so getting over 300 was really cool. It was a cool moment. All right, let's see here. I kind of like this pitch shot. Yeah, it was very fast, damn it. But it should go right, go right, go right. I was hoping it would break a bit more than that, maybe catch a hill. All right. So this is gonna break. Oh. Jabba's, what does that say? Jabba's tuba solo? Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to probably the best names on Twitch in my following herd of, I don't know, Rain City Gamer-esque people. The Rain City Gamer crew. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good night. Appreciate you watching. I mean, these names are amazing. All right, back to golf. So this is it's gonna break left to right. Then it's gonna come right to left at the end, but it's gonna go left to right a bit more, I think. So we're gonna go downhill. I'm gonna go -7 here. I'm gonna go 13 feet. I'm gonna go right there. 2 cups left. And how do we feel about this, guys? Ah, it was close. Clayton Rascal. Rascal? How do I say that? Is that fine? I'm just gonna say Clayton. Cheers, man. You got your ice cream tonight, or what's your getup? You got your sweatpants and your ice cream? Oh yeah, 12 inches, no doubt, man. Trust me. Very humbling. Every follower I get, it's a big deal. I have a good time with it, and yeah, there's no downplaying 300, man. It's really cool. Really, really cool. So I always stream the golf club Tuesday nights, starting at around 7:30 Pacific time. I usually play my TGC Tour rounds. If you haven't been to TGC Tours, be sure you check that out. But I play for 2-3 hours every Tuesday night at the golf club. Other than that, more of a variety streamer. I'll play all kinds of different stuff. PUBG, I was playing the Blackout Beta. You can check through my video thing. You can also get to my YouTube channel, check that out too. But I do a lot of different stuff. I streamed Spider-Man the other night, so welcome. Ice cream, Captain Morgan, and boxers. God damn. I mean, I'm not sure it gets better than that, Clayton. Not sure it gets better. Actually kind of made my dick move a little bit just reading that. That was piped. Yeah. Clayton treats every night like Saturday night. Ooh, look at this. Nice. Roll on up there. Thank you, 12 inches. Hey, what's up, Jason? It's good to see you, man. Cheers, buddy. Hope life's good. Okay, guess what we have here, folks? The newcomers, can you guess? This is a shot putt. So let's drain it. 63. All right, so we're uphill 14, which means we're uphill, what's that, 21, 22, 23. So 86 feet is what I'm going to put that at. Let's take a look at the break. No grid the first third of it, which is pretty standard. And then here it just banks right to left, like a fighter jet. All right, we're gonna. What was the math on this again? 85, 86. All right, let's see if we can make this. 86 feet. It's gonna go left to right at the beginning. I'm gonna go right here. Actually, right here. We're gonna go right there because it's gonna go that way and then it's gonna come back. Here we go. Shot time. Oh, I don't think I hit it. Damn, that might have been the line. Yeah, I like that, Clayton. Nothing wrong with that, man. That's gravestone shit there. All right. All right, birdie time. Let's drain this. We drink to birdies. I kind of like right here, but I feel like it's going to be... Oh, it's tracking. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, sir. Cheers. Yeah, I think so, Jason. I think so, man. Thank you. Yes, I do golf in real life. Not all that great. I don't golf enough, so I hit the ball pretty good, but I just have a really bad short game because I don't play. I should play more. I wish I did. I haven't played a lot in the last 2 years because I was coming off of an injury, but I probably want to play more in the next, say 12 months. Thank you, Jason. Is that going to sneak on the green? Just started 2 weeks ago. Frustrating as hell. Yes. Yep. It's a love-hate thing, man. That's just golf. But man, is it rewarding when you smoke one or hit a good shot or have a good hole. It's such a cool feeling. Go in. Go in. Oh! Man, I still haven't chipped the ball in yet. That was close. Yeah, the best round I ever shot was an 84. That was when I worked at a golf course, so I was able to play a bit more. And that was a legit 84. Like, there was no foot wedge, there was no gimmies. Like, that was tee to green, all 18. And I typically play bogey golf, but a lot of that's just lost balls. Like, I'm always like yanking a ball off the tee, and then I'll like get a par, so it'll be a double bogey, constantly. Like, I'll hit my first ball in the woods, and then my second ball will go right down the middle, and then I'll end up parring for a double bogey, basically. That's pretty standard seam out for life real golf. The biggest thing to get better is just to play. That is correct, especially short game stuff. Yeah, that's tough too. Especially what you don't want to do when you're starting is you don't want to get bad habits. So you could probably look some stuff up on YouTube. I bet you could find some pretty solid YouTube videos to get a good foundation for yourself, so you're not teaching yourself bad habits. That's one of the bigger things. 90% of golf is literally your stance and your grip. So get those right and your alignment, and typically you'll be all right from there. Your stance and your grip, your alignment and your grip, I guess. It's a good swing there. Come on, ball. Yes. Roll. Yeah, there you go. Jason's on the... Jason's got you covered. Yeah, because the worst thing you can do is just go out and do your thing, and then you create bad habits. Then you never recover from those, and you're 50 slicing it because of something you did the first 4 or 5 times you picked up a club. Boom. I like it. Cheers. Hey, what's up, Wired? It's good to see you, man. patrons around the green are just here to watch mediocre golf, you know? And they came to the right place, just like you did. Swing's been a lot better here in the last 4, 5, 6 holes. Get up that hill. I didn't mean to scare you away there, 12 inches. I don't know. You can still work on your short game and stuff, or, you know, do stuff in the mirror and things. Like, there's stuff you can do. I'm not trying to scare you away from picking up a club, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with kind of waiting, getting some good info, and knowing that when you're working on the right shit. It's big. The brilliance of Seamount. I got them all fooled. All right, we're gonna throw a little flop shot. Yep, here it comes. I don't know how that was slow. I actually thought it was gonna be fast. Damn. This is an interesting shot because it's gonna break a little bit, and then it's gonna kind of straighten out at the end of it. I think I'm gonna go right here. Right there. I think I got it. Oh! Wow. This game hates me. That was a kick to the junk right there. Putting is all feel. Get yourself a good putter. Yeah, that's definitely good advice. Short game's always tough. Yeah, short game is a lot about just consistency and learning the feel of things for sure. Repetition. I'm 21 and I've played baseball for 13 years. Oh, I'm with you there. I played baseball forever, man. When I was 8 years old till I was in college. And I even still played now. I play baseball. Well, I played baseball and then some softball and then some baseball and then back to softball for now and maybe back to baseball once I get healthy again. But unfortunately, there are items in a baseball swing that completely counteract what's good in a golf swing. So you'll be battling those demons. I actually am left-handed in everything except golf. So that helped me out a little bit because I was swinging left-handed baseball but right-handed golf, and so some of that stuff didn't quite overtake each other. But the one thing that I always battle is the lead hand. Like in baseball, my lead hand is my right hand, right? So I'm dropping the barrel on it. And then in golf, it's my left hand. So if I'm golfing a lot and then I go play baseball, I roll everything over because my left hand takes over, and vice versa too. If I play a bunch of baseball and then I go golf, I'm all, you know, I'm yanking everything and pulling it and closing my face. Yeah, that's true, Clayton. You got to have amnesia for sure. Yeah. That's probably because in baseball it's hip then hands, And in golf, it's hands then hips. So that's likely what's going on there. At least I think that's how it works. I'm sure there's somebody in here that's going to be like, no, that's incorrect. I need this to run. I need that to run. I guess it did. You were going to say the opposite? Oh, because in baseball, you want to stride, and then you want to fire your hips, and then your hands pull through, right? And in golf, don't you want your hips to stay, like, you don't want to rotate? You want to rotate your shoulders. I could be wrong. And I'm by no means a golf guru, so I could be wrong. And I don't know how they teach it nowadays, but I just always go look at Ken Griffey Jr. taking a swing, and that's about what I wanted to be. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Clayton, that's what I'm thinking of. And then in baseball, you want your hips to you want to land, and you want your hips to fire, then your hands fire after. It's like a rubber band, basically. You want to keep your hands back while your hips open, and then you just like unravel on it. Yes. Yeah. That's what I mean. I mean, your hips don't remain static. I just mean like when you turn to hit a golf ball, your hips turn, your hands come through, and then your hips come through afterwards is maybe a good way to put it. Yeah, there you go. See, 12 inches is on it. So maybe your mind like is a little backwards, which is why you're pushing it. All right, let's try to drain this. Downhill. I'm going to go cup outside. Cup and a half. It's all about speed on this. I think we might have it. Oh, it ran out of steam. Damn it. Had the line too. Just didn't hit it. 3 handicap. Nice, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, I did not eat my Wheaties. Or my spinach. Or anything masculine. Ate my Midol. Well, we'll see where this lands. I think I'm okay. It's just a matter I might have pushed it. Oh yeah, we're good. Nice. Yeah, seriously. That's the standard does your husband play putt. All right, here we go. Couple of good swings here, you guys. Ooh, they should be okay. Kick, roll, go right. Come on, come on. I want a drink. Ooh, nice. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not sure. That gets kind of weird sometimes. I don't know if it's like delayed or how it works. But whoever's watching, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'll hopefully get back to that, Clayton. I hope I'll get back to that. There's always a bit of a learning curve with these new games that come out. And there's a chance that I'll give up on the PC and go back to PS4 where I'll hopefully have more poetry. All right, this is definitely left to right. The question is how much. I'm going to say right here. Boom. Birdie time. Cheers. Yeah, as long as I outdrive the ladies' tee. That's all you have to do in golf, really. That's it. That's all. That's the number one thing. I'm stuck in between clubs here. No, I don't think anybody wants to see that. The Hybrid King does need more repetition. I agree with you. That's what tonight's all about. All right, we're going to throw some loft on this. Oof. Here we go. Need a swing. Ooh, it was a pretty good swing. Right, though. I thought I'd like the distance a bit more. Oh, nice. That's a good start. Yeah, when you're starting off, you just want to, want to make sure you're putting yourself in a good spot. No reason to make the game more frustrating than it already is. All right, Wired, thanks for stopping by, man. Enjoy your PUBG. Appreciate you. Cheers. Maybe I'll get a Rock Band stream in pretty soon, Wired. What do you think about that, man? I know Matt was asking for it earlier. Oh, maybe I'll bust out the drums? Drums or guitar? What do you guys think? Drums and singing or guitar and singing? Maybe I'll put a poll up on Twitter or something. I like the drums in singing, but I usually can't play as long on the drums. Whereas with guitar, like I can go 3 hours on the guitar, and other than my voice kind of crackling near the end and my fingers getting a little tired, I can roll through that. Oh, there we go. I'll talk to Panda. We'll see what we can figure out there. Guitar, guitar, guitar. All right, well that's it there. Unofficial poll done. The Rock Band streams are so fun, man. I love them. I need to do them more often. That's for sure. Those are always a good time. All right, Wired, man. Have a good night. Enjoy your PUBG. Go get some chicken dinners, man. All right, so we're going to go left to right here, and then it's going to go right to left. Not very much, though. It's definitely breaking left to right more, but it's earlier in the putt. And it's downhill. God. This is a pace putt here. And it's going to be really tough to hit this the right speed. This is a shot putt here, guys. This qualifies. Minus 10. I like doing the minus 16 here for this. So what's that, 31.25? We'll do right there. And then we'll go here. All right, here we go. Away we go. Look at this. Go in. Oh, just turned away at the last minute. Damn. Let's open to bust out the shot glass there. I'll drink anyway. Need a good drive here. I did it. I got it. Oh, just barely trickles into the sand. That may have rolled up there too. That's a little frustrating. Oop, stop. Of course. Oh, almost missed it. Birdie time. Cheers. Here we go, par 3. Really tough pin. Definitely hitting this. I'm actually going to hit this instead. And we're just going to hope it goes in. How about that? Good swing. It's going to be a little right. I don't think it's going to get up that hill, though. What do you think? It's going to go like that. Stay up there for me. Run up and mark it. Nice. Just on the edge there. All right, we're on for birdie. I like it. Ooh. So right to left here at the beginning. And then it's going to go back left to right. Interesting. The question will be, how much is this going to affect it? I'm going to go left edge here. Because I think it's going to come left and it's going to go back right. It should be perfect. Nope, it never broke. It never went left. I thought it was going to come left off the putter. I guess I pushed it a little bit too. That probably didn't help. Damn. I do like in this game how you can push and pull putts a little bit more than the last two games, which is good. I like that. Damn it. All right, hole 17. Really, really tough fairway to hit. That was fast. I don't know if it was very fast, but that was fast coming through. Kick right. Come on. Give me a hop. Give me a hop. Go, 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 go. Damn. Oh well. Could have been worse. Just a shit lie, too. Damn it. I have to lay up. Should I get this close and then knock it in for par? Good swing. And a little bit too much, a little too much loft. I gotta go to the range a little bit and play around with that loft chart. I still don't have a lot of clubs dialed in yet. All right, so we're at, what's that? 4.5, 5, 6, 26 feet. Let's take a look at it here. Left to right, left to right. It feels like 3 cups outside. Feels like right here. Short again. The 160, the 163 greens are really screwing with me right now too. I've been playing on 187 greens for the last probably 10 hours of gameplay. So that's kind of screwing with me a little bit with some of these putts. That's why I'm short. I've definitely figured out my tempo in this back 9 though. It's been a lot better. Usually my swing gets worse throughout the stream, so that's a good sign. Par 5. We're gonna go here, and I'm gonna curl it in just a touch. All right, ball, be good to me. Kick left. Of course it did. Stop. Pretty good chip though. Hey, what's up, Cappy? It's good to see you. Welcome. There we go. Here we go, another round in the books. Rough front nine, but after hole number 5, I got my shit together. Actually ended up playing pretty well, minus the double. I mean, I was 6 over through 4 holes, and I ended up at +1. So it's tough to get mad at that. I got my tempo figured out there on the back. All right, here we go. Round number 3. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. It's been a fun fun night of streaming so far. Hopefully the golf slowly gets better. That's a good drive. Yeah, it's easier in terms of like the swing feels more consistent. I just don't like how the master swing feels. Like I just still feel like perfect is too slow, but it is for the most part consistent. I mean, I think just the fact that perfect is so slow, when I do get it very fast, it just doesn't feel fast and it drives me crazy. Like if they were to shift where perfect is, like make the center of perfect where perfect and fast meet right now, I think that would be perfect in terms of tempo. That makes sense. But I think the other part, I feel like the course conditions are a little tougher to deal with in this game too. So I think in that essence, I think it is more difficult because I think the master swing's a little tougher to execute, at least for me. And I feel like because of the shallow ball flight, your firmness on your greens and like fast firm greens are really tough to score well on. I don't like chipping or pitching that at all. I didn't really feel like very slow was earned there. Yeah, you're going to find that courses that were made for TGC1 and TGC2 may not play well in this on the same settings. You're probably going to have those course designers, soften up the greens a bit or slow down and soften them to have it play the right way, which is unfortunate. Like, I don't know how they played this game and thought that the shallow ball flight was okay. Like, I don't get it. The game feels very, very unpolished gameplay-wise. I hit it too hard. God! What's the green speed now? I didn't even look. Okay, it's the same. This is an awful pin placement, by the way. So dumb. Yeah, or they'll have to move the pins. But this is what's going to be shitty is everybody's going to like move pins and they're going to all adjust. And then like 3 months later, because they love taking their sweet ass time and not communicating at all, they're gonna adjust something, or at least they should. I actually hope they do. And then it's going to throw everything off. All right, we're going to go with the 7-iron. Good swing. Get over the bunker. Nope, it's not going to. Damn it. Oh, boy. Come on back down. Yes, agreed. They need to change the trajectory. Should have been changed prior to launch. If they would have had a early access, then that would have been fixed. Because it's pretty clear that they don't have a lot of internal players that play on master clubs and that play on firm greens. And like I said, there's a lot of things that they should have fixed in this game that can be seen off 18 holes of golf, and that's a problem. Ooh, snuck it in. I'll drink to that. There's a really good swing. That was almost dead solid perfect for both. Probably my best swing of the night right there. If only I could do that another 100 times. All right, so we're 1-3-5. Another good swing. I might have lofted it. Yeah, I did. I lofted it too much. Yeah, some of it's weird with the lofting. They did this again in the other games. Like, there's some clubs where you loft it a little bit and it takes off like 10 yards. And there's other clubs you loft it a little bit and it does nothing. It's so weird. I don't know why that was very slow. Boom. That's par. I'd honestly just like to see them acknowledge the fact that they fucked up the trajectory. That would be enough for me. Just to have Sean post and go, hey, you know what? You guys are right. We're looking into it. We're adjusting it. Like, honestly, that would be all I would ask for at this point. Or at least have him say, like, here was our thought process with it. Here's why we went with it the way we did. Obviously, we made the wrong decision, but you know, here was our approach, and here's why we did that. I don't understand, man. I don't get it. They do know it's all right for them to be like, our bad. They're human, you know. They have limited resources. They're probably up working 80-hour weeks, you know, like just brutal. Sometimes you think a really good decision just doesn't work out. I mean, if you read interviews from like the best directors, they always say that they end up cutting their favorite scene and it makes the movie better. Like, that's one thing, like, directors are like, the hardest thing you can do is cut a scene you really love, but you do it because it makes the film better. And it sucks to do it, but that's what you got to do. And sometimes gaming's the same way. Like, you sit in a meeting for weeks and you're pounding the table for this feature or this, you know, certain way of doing a feature, and it all sounds great behind closed doors and everything's good and you work your ass off and you get it to work, and then you get it out in the wild and it's broken, or it's just not like you thought it was going to be better, and it's not, you know, like, that's development. Hey, what's up, Catcherman? It's good to see you, man. Not that I'm a dev and I'm never going to pretend to know what that's fucking like, but I've been around gaming enough to know that I'm sure something like that happens, and it would just be nice if they would literally just have like a dev diary and be like, hey, here's what we did. We thought it would help. Here's some of the reasons why we did it. We kind of game tested it. Thought it was good. Now we see, now that it's in the open and there's 100 more, you know, thousands of more rounds played, that, you know, we got to make an adjustment. Cool. Awesome. We'll look forward to it. You know, like, I don't know why that's so difficult. Ah, shit. I don't even need a date, man. See, the date thing's a problem. Date got them into hot water the first time. Like, we're gonna have it out in August. I mean, just shut your mouth. Why even say anything? Anyway, got me all worked up. Stop. I mean, where are we at now? 3 weeks? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? 3 weeks since it's got released. So it'll be nice within the next week if they release something. They were like, hey, we've had a month worth of information, telemetry, whatever you want to call it, you know. And here's what we found out. Here's some things that we did that we're going to keep. Here's some things we did that we're not. Thanks for the feedback on this. Here's why we're doing X, Y, Z. Cool. And expect this to be, you know, patched over the next few months. Awesome. Thanks. You know, what's my stream schedule? Well, unfortunately, I work full time and have a full time life, so I don't have much of one. But Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time is when I play the golf club. So today's stream is what I do every single week. So if you liked it, thank you. And I'm here every Tuesday. Other than that, it's literally a roll the dice. I'm trying to get in a Friday night retro stream where I play like old games, like Super NES, Nintendo, stuff like that. I'm still trying to just get that into my schedule. I'm having a hard time doing it. But Fridays and Saturdays, you might find me on. I just don't have particular times. So it's just kind of a sporadic thing. But Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific, or at least right around then. Sometimes I'm a little early, sometimes I'm a little late. But usually, you know, sometime around 7:30, I'll go live with the golf club and we'll play for a couple of hours. Yeah, and like I said, it's been 3 weeks, right? So I get it. It's fine. I don't need to like burn down any trees or anything like that, or burn down the building. But I'd like to see them before the end of September communicate. You know, tell us what they're going to do, what feedback they like, what they didn't, what they're going to keep, what they're going to change, and then just let us know we're being heard and they're going to make some adjustments. If they want to throw dates at that, then that's up to them. But that would be great. So, what tournament is this? This is the exhibition tournament on TGC Tours. I don't know what it's called. It's like the exhibition. It says week 4, but it's the 4th exhibition tournament, but it's week 3 because I think they had one before they started. They just had one to like throw up the first couple of days. So this is the 3rd week of exhibition. So there'll be a few more weeks of exhibition, then we'll dive into season number 5 on TGC Tours. So this doesn't count, but it's the PGA Tours Society on TGC Tours, whatever this week's event is. I know, wouldn't that be great? My buddy and I joke all the time. Like, if I were a millionaire, this is literally what I'd be doing. Is that weird? I think that'd be cool. I'd have like a whole house built in streamer house or streamer building or something. It'd be badass, man. Coaster Royalty, what's up, man? Good to see you. Cheers to you. I mean, I'd go on trips and I'd live it up, obviously, but I would literally do this. Work on my website, be tweeting, be fun. I know. Good for him. That's really cool. I made $100 once. That was pretty awesome. The fact that anyone makes money doing this is just really cool, including myself. Just took 3,600 worth of skins from G-Dog. Nice. Attaboy. That had to feel good. All right, sorry. Back to golf here. I've been jibber-jabbering. All right, so it's going to break. It's downhill, too. How is that downhill? That seems weird. It's like an optical illusion. So wait. Okay, I guess it is downhill. Weird. Yeah. That's funny, Dan. All right, we're going to go right here. Cup outside. What do we think? Boom. Cheers. Hey, if you sub, you can use the Rain City Gamers logo. Oh, wait. Right here. This one. That's what subs get to use in my emoticon land. Twitch sub or whatever, Twitch Prime sub or just standard sub. You get this bad boy right here. Rain City Gamer logo. Sometimes I feel like I want to risk it for a year and quit my job and see how far I can take the Twitch streaming. Probably, is there thousands? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you feel like you can do it, do it. I mean, the thing you have to go into with this, and this is what's weird but understanding, is like, I remember reading an article about Ninja where they were like saying how he grinds and like he streams so much, and it's like, well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to do that shit, you have to understand you're gonna stream 40 to 50 hours a week. You're gonna stream from 8 to 5. I mean, you have to treat it like a real job, or you're just not gonna go anywhere. And unfortunately, you still may not go anywhere either, right? Um, some of these guys, they have a niche personality. They have a shtick like, you know, Dr. Disrespect, or they're just really, really good, or they're both, you know. But there's thousands of us out there, and only some of us make money, and some of us, you know, are able to do it for a living, and I think that's outstanding. But you know, the cool part is anyone can try. What's up, Brian? Nice. See, there you go. There it is. The RCG logo. He's got enough for all of you. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Cheers. All right, back to golf. That ball's roped. Yeah, and I'm not trying to downplay it. I just mean, like, you know, if you want to be a streamer, you have to just assume you're going to stream 40 to 50 hours, maybe more, maybe less. But I mean, you're not going to stream twice a week, you know. You have to treat it like a job. And Dr. Disrespect does the same thing. A lot of these guys do the same thing. And there's guys out there that stream like 10 hours a day, you know, and don't get any money. I'm just saying, like, I just find it odd where, like, I mean, that's the expectation you have to have. If you're going to stream and you're going to be successful, you're going to have to do it for 40, 50 hours minimum, you know, and you're just going to have to hopefully be good, have a niche, have you know, a game that you main that's popular or maybe gets popular, you know, kind of like Ninja, right? Ninja was streaming for years and years playing Halo and games, and all of a sudden he gets on Fortnite and Fortnite blows up, and he's riding that wave, you know. Same thing with Dr. Disrespect. Did the same thing with PUBG. You know, it's all about the game sometimes too. Hey, what's up, Mr. Paps? Welcome, man. It's good to see you. Uh-oh, I pushed that right. Beach. His famous quarter stream. I don't know if I remember the quarter stream. Yeah, most of them did 12 inches. I mean, a lot. And you're not going to be an overnight sensation streaming. There's too many, especially now. I mean, everybody can hit a share button on their controller and start streaming. So, there we go. That's a little bunker shot. Oh yeah, the Drake stream. I didn't realize they named it the quarter stream. But yeah, that's that whole. First off, Ninja was pretty big before that, but yes, that was definitely a crescendo of a moment for him and for just Twitch and gaming, and just like shot that game into the social stratosphere. Wait, I'm sorry, Coaster. Are you asking a question, or what are you? Maybe I missed something up here. I think it put Twitch on the social map for sure. I mean, Twitch was already huge amongst gamers. And I think that's what's big about that moment with Ninja and Drake. It kind of, it cross-pollinated two groups of people. You know what I mean? The gamers and I don't know what you call the other group, but it just made it like more of a social thing. Water cooler talk, Non-gamers all of a sudden were like, "What's Fortnite? What's Twitch?" Oh, this is such an awful swing. Oh, about everyone streaming. Yeah, yeah. Wait, where? Okay, I'm going this way. Oh, am I gonna be able to make this? I might. That's a good swing. Give me a hop left. Nope. Damn. Yes. Yeah, I mean, like I said, before that, Ninja was a big deal, and then that just like, pulled the lid off. Flop. All right, here we go. Mm. Oh, really? Yeah, he was super big into Halo. I didn't realize he played Halo Wars too. Halo Wars is such an underappreciated game. Halo Wars 2, I should say. Halo Wars was okay, but I really liked Halo Wars 2. And that was a really bad read. I should have taken another second at that. Right about when I was about to hit it, I was like, you know what? That ball is going to probably break more right because it's slower. Apparently, Drake reached out to Ninja and was like, hey, I want to play with you. And Ninja was like, what? And then for like 5 days, they thought it was going to happen, thought it was going to happen, thought it was going to happen. And then finally, like, Drake just shot him a message and was like, let's do it in an hour. And they just randomly did it. Like, it wasn't even, it was like quasi-scheduled, kind of. Like, nobody knew. They just started playing together. That was the story I read. And the kind of the gist I got from what they talked about on the stream. Uh-oh, this might be in the water. Yeah, we're all right. Halo 2. So cool. Back in the heyday, back when everything was starting. Yeah, Drake reached out to him. There's a good swing. Come on, ball, be good. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I just remember reading about Ninja. He's been streaming for like 10 years or something, mainly Halo. So, long time coming, and then he just hit it. Timing and skill, Just keep grinding. Come on, go in. Oh, oh man, such is life. I remember the first online game that I was addicted to was the first SOCOM. I mean, I was staying up till like 6 in the morning and then leaving for work at 6:30. The game was so good. remember how like magical it was the first time I heard somebody else's voice over the internet. How that was just like a monumental moment in my gaming life. Ah, damn it. Get over that. Man, swing. It doesn't even feel like it was that bad. Ooh, I might be able to get out of this. Nah, I'm not. Too far. I think I've been in this bunker every single time. Oh, he's so good at Fortnite. It is ridiculous how good he is. There's no doubt, man. Like your Bradley Garcia and stuff. I mean, easily pro gamers. It's just, you know, it's also again about the game itself. I mean, esports and these things are way. I mean, so much in their infancy. I mean, even these. There's only a handful of people that are really popular as it is. You know. But I agree. There's guys on TGC Tours that are super good at this game. It's insane. And it sure as shit ain't me. At least not yet. Kick left. Yes, I was hoping that would happen. Ooh, maybe get... come on down. Come on down. Yeah, in the next 20 years, I think. I think 10 might be a little quick for it. But it's, you know, it's gonna keep building. Especially as, so what's gonna happen is the people that didn't grow up with games are gonna get older and older and then eventually, of course, die, unfortunately. And then, you know, people that are my age and then younger and younger and then younger, right? They're going to be, they grew up with games and games are just a part of everything. And they're going to remember when they were 5 watching Ninja play, you know? And so, like, that's when esports are going to be, you know, more of a known thing and it's just going to be a part of culture. And they're going to have, like, high school teams and they're going to have, like, colleges are just now starting to adopt, right? So, like, the foundation is still being built for all that stuff, especially in the U.S. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think a lot of it's just you just got to stream, man. I mean, sometimes you get breaks and sometimes people raid you, and but it's just you got to stream constantly and be consistent with your schedule. Like, you know, if I streamed every night at 7 o'clock, then I probably would have more viewers and I'd have more followers. You know, I don't. My life doesn't allow me to do that, but there's definitely stuff you can control with streaming. And like people don't just magically get hundreds of viewers or thousands, especially. Like shit, I'm not even sure what would happen if I had 1,000 people watching me. I'd probably act exactly the same, but like that's crazy. Eventually, ESPN's already streaming stuff. Like they already have like Overwatch tournaments and shit, don't they? Shit, I was listening to ESPN radio on a Sunday night, and they had like a whole hour-long radio show about esports. They were talking about Fortnite. They were talking about the meteor coming in Fortnite. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? This is amazing. I mean, it was a Sunday night. You know, don't get me wrong. It's not like they put it in prime time or anything, but it's there. It's a thing already. It's another one of those putts that's gonna break a little more late. Damn, broke more than I thought. Whenever I watch Ninja, I feel lost because my comment never gets read. I like smaller streams like this because the dialogue. Yeah, you know, I appreciate you, and you're right. You know, I mean, when you have thousands of people watching you and they're all in the chat, there's no way you can keep up with that. I remember one time, the most I ever had in a stream, I had like 84, 85 people watching me play Don't Starve. This was like 2, 3 years ago. One night, I just at like 9 o'clock, I was like, I feel like playing Don't Starve, you know, and I just started streaming. And then, oh, Costa Royalty, thank you so much for the host. I started streaming Don't Starve, and like right around midnight, I was gonna stop streaming it, and I looked up and I had like 35 people watching me, and I was like, holy shit! So I just kept streaming, and ended up getting all the way up to 84, 85, somewhere in there. And there were people chatting, and like it was going so fast that I had no chance to keep up with it. No chance. Isn't that one of the main benefits of Twitch? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sorry, I may have missed that. You mean like having more streamers to watch, or like smaller streamers? Or do you mean the hosting? All right, so this is going to be playing with fire a little bit, but we're going to go after it. Oh, it was a good swing too. Come on, wind. Yes, that's exactly where I wanted it to land too. Oh, I thought that was going to run a bit more than that. The back and forth dialogue. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why I stream. I have a good time with it. You guys are the reason I stream, you know. I have fun. Whether there's one person in here, or, right now there's 10. This is definitely left to right. It's gonna be one of those slow burn breaks. I'm gonna go right here. Right there. Nope, still not even close to enough. Ooh, maybe not actually. God, this putter's speed is killing me. It's such a huge difference between a 187 and 166. Yeah, there you go. Snake Eyes has got it. And you have to. I mean, it's impossible to keep up. I mean, if you open up a chat box when you're watching Ninja or Shroud or Dr. Disrespect, it's just a wall of everything at once, and it just flickers because there's so much going on. So you have to shift to the donations, right? And you're just flat out gonna miss. You're just gonna miss it. I mean, it's just unfortunate, but it's the reality of it, you know. Yeah, right. Goes to royalties on it. I do the same thing. I enjoy it. I mean, I have a website, I have Twitter and all that, and I have fun with it. Would I like to make money and do this as a living? Of course, but you know that's not why I'm doing it, and I didn't expect to do that. I mean, shit. Over the 4 years I've been doing this, I've probably made $100, and that's pretty cool. You know, like somebody actually gave me money to watch me play games. You know, I'm in for that. Uh, so, God, I don't know how that was very fast. Yeah, there's no doubt. People want to, you know, hear ninjas say their name and see their name on screen. You got stream snipers do the same thing to all those big guys. Human beings are weird, man. You know, but such is the landscape of being a streamer. Oh, there you go, Mr. Paps. Throwing a little Dr. Disrespect action in here. I like it. It's the first time he's ever been on one of my streams, so cheers. Yeah, I mean you don't go to Ninja's streams or Doctor Disrespect streams to chat. It's not what you're there for. You're there to watch. You're there to sub. You're there to donate and maybe see your donations on screen, I guess. But if you're in there to chat, you're in the wrong place. And I think most of them just have sub chat only too. So like only subs can chat, and it's still like flickering and just going bananas. Yeah, but, like anything, the whales raise tides for everyone. So it's like the big boats raise the tides for all the small boats. So it's all part of it. I mean, there's no way that Twitch and Dr. Disrespect and Nade Shot and these guys are bad for streaming. Like, they're not bad for me, even though they indirectly help me, Like, Mr. Paps, 1,000. Wow, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, it's their money, you know. And some of that stuff's fake, too. Like, they probably don't even clear it through. So, yeah, man, thank you for the 1,000, bro. It's more than you need to give me, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you. And there you go. I made a putt for you. Thank you, Mr. Paps. All right, we're going to try to fade this around this tree here. I've been trying to do this for 3 rounds. Let's see if I can do it. God. Nah, not quite. It's going to be in that bunker again. I think I may have had it that time if I had a good swing. I just came through fast. $35,000 or bits, or either way, that's a lot. Female streamer, yeah. But you know what? Some of these people have money. Like $35,000 might be fucking chump change to somebody. You know what I mean? 12 inches. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. I was watching Dr. Disrespect the other night. He did like a later stream. I think it was for Blackout. And I watched him from like 12, like I don't know, 11 o'clock at night till like 1 in the morning or something. And some guy gave him 3 times, gave him $5,000. And Dr. Disrespect, the first time he was like, I don't know if this is real or not, but thank you. And like he was joking about the guy being in Vegas. So maybe it was a sponsor of his or maybe it was a friend of his. I don't know. But he gave him $5,000 3 separate times on the stream. And I watched for 90 minutes maybe. Oh, you missed it? Well, hang on. Since you gave 10 or 1,000 bits, we're going to go back so you can watch the putt. Here it is. Boom. That was for you, man. All right. I feel like I want to flop this. Get down. Stop. Not too bad. Yeah, that's really cool, Snake Eyes. That's really, really cool watching that stuff too. Where Shroud does that, where he'll just randomly dump like his entire crowd on somebody. That is really cool. I feel like if I were a big streamer, I would absolutely do that. Because that's such a cool moment watching some of those, like life-changing, Like there was the one I always remember is that there was that guy that was, there was, first off, there's two. There was a kid who was playing PUBG He was disabled, and he was playing with like a blow thing in his mouth, and it was insane. It was one of the craziest things I've ever watched. And it was such a cool moment to have him like completely raid his stream. And there was another guy who was just ripping away at a real drum set, and he was just taking requests, playing drums. And he had like 40 people watching him, or somewhere like 30 to 40 if I remember right. And then obviously Shroud, dumped thousands of people in the stream. And the guy was like crying and playing. It was just cool, man. Really cool. Get in. There's another good putt. You saw an NFL player, Eric Weddle, donate 5K. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because I think Dr. Disrespect did one of those. He was trying to do it. He did a charity stream, right? For a good cause, I remember. That was a few months back. I disagree again. Yeah, streamers helping streamers. I agree, man. It's a bit of a brotherhood and sisterhood for sure. All right, we're just gonna crush this out of the rough. I think that's gonna work. Come on, get up there. Stop. One charity stream a month. That's cool. Ooh, I'll take that. That might be the best story I've ever seen in my chat right there. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's worth 20 bucks in my mind. The story is worth 20 bucks. Come on, putt, go in. Ah. All right, we need a good drive here. Not a lot of leeway. I like it. There's something about this hole. That's the second time I've hit that stripe. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out. I'm not sold on Gruden. Oh, no, I missed it right. God damn it. Come on, roll on up there. Ooh, I'll take it. I really like Blackout. I really like it. I went from not wanting to play it, not being much of a Call of Duty guy, to likely picking it up. Now, that being said, it's not perfect, and there are some adjustments they have to make. I'm not a fan of the armor is too powerful, and they've already talked about changing it, so we'll see what they do there. But in regards to like what a Call of Duty Blackout should be, or I'm sorry, what a Call of Duty Battle Royale should be, they pretty much hit all facets of what they needed to do. And I think it just kind of falls into, how much you like Call of Duty. I don't love Call of Duty. So I think I will like the game, but not love it. Now, Battlefield, I wish they would kind of do the same thing. If Battlefield did exactly what Call of Duty did with their Battle Royale, that would be my probably jam. But I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I did, and I thought that they did a really good job with it. So I'll be curious to see how they adjust the armor, because the time to kill is a problem. But the map's great. Gameplay is it's good. I mean, like I said, it's great for what it is. I'm just not a huge Call of Duty guy, so it's good enough for me, and I enjoyed it, and I'll be picking it up. But I went from not caring to buying it, so it's probably the best thing I can say. Have you ever played Oregon Trail Seamount? Yeah, I'm old, man. That's all we did. That was like my Friday highlight in fucking elementary school. It's hoarding that river, man. That was all I did. I was like, oh, I can't wait for it to rain at recess so I can go play some fucking Oregon Trail and Number Munchers. That was my shit. Or is it Ford the River? I probably said that wrong. Did I say Hoard the River? Whatever. You got it. I play Mule at work when things slow down. I don't know what Mule is, or maybe it's just something different in the States. Yeah, Modern Warfare 1 and 2, loved them. I liked Black Ops 1 as well, but once Black Ops 2 hit, I just got a little soured on Call of Duty. That combined with Bad Company 2 coming out on the Xbox 360, I just fell in love with Battlefield, and I just never turned back. So this will be the first Call of Duty game I've purchased probably since Black Ops 1. That's saying a lot. I think we got it. Wow. I mean, that could not have burned the edge more. How did that not go in? Oregon Trail is amazing. I used to love just like stopping and hunting and just using like all of my ammo and just killing like 100 buffaloes and only taking like 3 of them. There's no way that was very fast. No way. It's going to end up in the water because of this stupid bouncing. That's just not very fast. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, yeah. Fording the river, man. It was always dicey. Yeah, I'm looking forward to RDR2. I'm not like goo goo gaga over it, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun and a good game. Uh-oh. Ah, it's going to be in the water. This game is just fisting me right now. If you came to watch good golf, you are in the wrong place. Stop. Oh, you did, huh? There's a possibility that's correct. I actually don't have my rap song on my YouTube channel right now, on my other YouTube channel. I took it down temporarily. How did that not break left at all? Yeah. If you want to call it that. 2 verses. I had a buddy of mine that challenged me to a rap battle, so I had to record a song to retort against his song that he made fun of me in. So this tempo, I tell you what. No. Not much of a freestyler. I'm just going to start yelling out spaghetti, spaghetti. That's about all I got. But Cubs fan, thanks for watching. It's good to see you. See, that's what's great about it, right? That's why. It's like stealth. But I'm probably more 80s and 70s classic rock. I would agree with this. But see, what you don't know is I grew up in actual hip hop era of like Too Short and NWA and Eminem when he was really good, and who else do we got? Dr. Dre, Snoop. See? And as Brian said, my favorite band is the Village People. I dress up as the construction worker. All right, here we go. Let's bury this. This is a shot putt, guys. It's a big moment in the stream. Could be a shot. Oh boy, this could go in. Oh, so close. I'm an 80s kid. You guessed that. Spin Doctors, of course. Thank you, Mr. Paps. I'm almost a 70s kid. Oh, no, I missed right. This hole, man. Ah, God. This hole has my number. Two Princes. It's a good song. I'll play that on the next Rock Band stream I do. I'll throw that down. It's not very fast game. I'm sorry, but it's just not. Come on, give me a hop. Yes. Roll up. Go in. Go in. Curve. Curve. I mean, you think the game maybe once tonight can throw me a bone instead of give me the bone? Thank you, 12 inches. All right, here we go. Last hole of the night, everyone. It's been an awesome stream. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. For the bits, Mr. Paps, thank you. Appreciate that. 12 inches too. Thank you. Let's finish this up on a good note. There we go. Good drive. It was really close, B. Really close. Full body lean. I did the same. Oh, pterodactyl. You know, she's been waiting to use that. She's been waiting. Yeah, thank you. Try to aim with the birdie here. All right, one more good swing. Here we go. Boom. Look Look at that. How about just go in to end it? Go in. I'll take that. Snake Eyes, thank you so much for the bits. Appreciate it. Cheers. Love you too, Tara. I would expect nothing less. Maybe we can chip this in, huh? All right, here we go. A birdie to end the stream. And there it is. +4 for the tournament so far. Let's take a look at the scorecard. I feel like I had a pretty good round. Maybe not. Definitely not as good as the last round. There we have it. All right, let's make a run down here. Snake Eyes, thanks for the bits. 12 inches, appreciate you for the follow and for the bits. Obviously, I already said Mr. Paps. It's worth saying another dozen times. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, man. I appreciate you. And Costa Royalty with the host. We had a couple new followers today with a new sub. Snake Eyes with the sub, thank you. Jabba Tuba Solo. I mean, just that name alone, I feel like I need to say that 3 more times just to even give it justice. Thank you for the follow. 12 inches, thanks for the follow. And Golfer Dude threw some bits at me earlier today too. So really appreciate everybody for hanging out and watching. And as I said earlier in the stream, I'm here every Tuesday night, 7:30 Pacific time, playing the golf club. And always stop by and hang out. And any other time, I'll be a variety streamer, be jumping on periodically, so hopefully you can catch me then. I promise I will have a Rock Band stream coming up, maybe even this weekend. And I know there's a Quiplash stream coming up at some point too, so we'll try to get that going as well. But thank you, Doily. Thank you, Cappy. Everybody else, if I didn't say your name, I'm so sorry, but I love you. And we'll see you next time, guys. Have a good night.